Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today, we've got some news to talk about. It's news time. I like news. That maybe sounds a little bit weird, but I do. I do like news, ladies and gentlemen. News makes me happy. And we need to start off by having a little bit of a look at the Polteageist V box. Definitely V, not GX. Now, I did kind of show you this the other day. I did show you the Polteageist, but we just had a quick look at the Polteageist. We didn't really have a look at the box. So what do we get? Well, it's another one of these boxes, and what you get is you get a Polteageist V, a Jumbo Polteageist V, and it looks like 4 booster packs, and obviously a code card. It's a fairly standard kind of box. It's a kind of box we've seen many, many times before, and we will probably see many, many times again. The interesting thing about this, of course, is that we were not expecting a Polteageist V. Usually, these are the kind of Pokemon that have been out in Japan for a little while. We've been wondering how we get them, and they turn up as random promos. That ain't the case with Polteageist V. But because we didn't even realize we needed Polteageist V. We didn't even realize we were missing Polteageist V. But we were. Now, I did do a full analysis of the card. I'll pop a link in the description. But the short story on Polteageist V is, it's not very good. I do kind of love the ability. If it is active and damaged by an opponent's attack, you choose a random card from your opponent's hand and they put it on the bottom of their deck. And that's alright, but the problem is you're 170 HP Pokemon V that gives up 2 prizes, and your attack is Psychic Double Colorless 100 damage plus Confusion. It's not exactly all-inspiring. Now, we have seen the sales sheet for Polteageist V, and it does give us a little bit of a description here. Sometimes a Pokemon is just a bit more refined and ghostly than you expect. Such as Polteageist V, shaped like a teapot and filled with a strong brew indeed. In this box you'll find that sophisticated black tea Pokemon in 2 sizes, together with treasures from a handful of Pokemon TCG booster packs. Okay. Remember, the teapot is not Polteageist. Polteageist is in the teapot. So, does that mean Polteageist is a liquid because he's taken on the shape of his container? I don't know is the honest answer. Polteageist V to me is going to be a cool little collection box. It's something for people who want to collect. I don't think Polteageist V is something for hardcore players. I don't think it's going to set the competitive game on fire. I'd like to be wrong, but I don't think I'm going to be here. But please, prove me wrong, Pokemon. Prove me wrong. I should mention that this is scheduled for release on May the 1st and will cost you $20. Cool. Also confirmed to be coming out on May the 1st is the Sword and Shield figure collection. The Sword and Shield figure collection will also cost $20. It will also come with 4 booster packs. And there isn't even any evolutions. There is a Guardians Rising there in the promo image, which has long since rotated. But that's not the point. There's no evolutions. And what you get is a lovely figure of the first partner Pokemon from Sword and Shield, Grookey, Sobble and Scorbunny, and a Pikachu and Friends promo card. Now, this promo was actually given out in Japan a while ago at this stage. I believe it may have been the promo you got when you pre-ordered the game. I think it might have been. As a promo, it depends what you're looking for, right? If you're looking for a beautiful card, oh my goodness, it's a beautiful card. If you're looking for a playable card, you may be somewhat disappointed. 70 HP, 2 colorless energy, 30 damage, flip a coin till you get tails, 30 damage for each heads. I will say that you can use twin energy here, and twin energy means you're paying this in a single energy. And you might get lucky. I mean, it's a desperation attack, right? This is an I've got nothing. I need to hit 8 heads in a row to get a 1-hit KO on something like a Zacian. You don't actually expect it to work, but it might. And if it does, it wins you the game. But nothing more than that. And then 2 lightning, 1 colorless, 60 damage. Most of the time you need the Pikachu that's got Nuzzle, because you've got things like Snuggly Generator that accelerate energy but only work with Nuzzle, or the Emolga that searches out Pokemon that have Nuzzle. But if you don't need Nuzzle, it's got 70 HP, it's got a fun little desperation attack that might work, you never know, so could be something to keep an eye on. Again, I don't expect this to be I don't expect it to be a terribly popular card that sees a huge amount of play. I'm sorry if that makes me sound just a little bit mean. Now again, we do have a sell sheet here that gives us an official description. When Pokemon, friends and first partners stand together, the road to adventure is clear. Expand your collection with a beautifully sculpted showpiece figure for your desk or home. I love how they start with desk because they know that actually we're mostly grown-up nerds playing this game. And unashamedly so. Plus a full art foil card featuring Pikachu to add to your collection. Whether you're a veteran explorer of the Galar region or just getting started, celebrate the Pokemon who have been at your side from the very beginning with a Sword and Shield figure collection. And again, you get the foil card, the figure, the 4 boosters, and obviously, you get yourself a code card. Sounds like fun. Now they're the products where we've been shown the sell sheet and we've got nice close-up images and all is good. But there are a couple of other products that we've been given a little bit less information about, but we know that they are coming. Now I need to give a shout out to the lovely Matthew Arrive at Immunity over on Twitter for hooking us up with the images for the previous 2 products. But now we need to give some love and some shout outs to the lovely PokeGuardian.com, who has given us some information about this upcoming thing. Although I believe it was also shared on TotalCards.net. Let's give love to everyone. Now, the Trainer's Toolkit is going to be coming out, and it's going to be revealed on June the 26th. And we really don't have much information. We have, now here's what we see on PokeGuardian. We've got 50 cards, including 2 promotional cards, we don't know what they are, 4 Rebel Clash booster packs, 65 card sleeves, enough for a deck plus a couple spares, instructions, a booklet about building a deck, 6 damage counter dice, 1 coin, 2 condition markers, and a code card. Oh. Alright. It seems like a product which is designed to make it easy for people to start building decks. It really depends what kind of cards are going to be in there. Now, obviously, we're talking 60 card decks, so if you get 50 cards plus 2 promos plus 4 boosters, you're putting kind of 10 cards from your boosters, 8 if you include the promos in your deck. So it's going to be a little bit random on that regard, but then again, that gives a little bit of deck building. So you would get, hey, here's a nice base for your deck. Oh, but by the way, here's some boosters. And it seems a little bit strange to me, of course, because if you're not playing a lightning deck, like if you're not given lightning energy, etc., you can pull the best lightning cards you like. So if the trainer toolbox or toolkit, if it's going to give you like a water fighting deck, then you're only really looking for water and fighting cards from your booster packs. So I really am going to be interested to see exactly how this works out. We don't have any real information about it at all. I'm a little bit curious, if I'm honest with you. I wish I knew what it was. I don't. I have no information at all. And I'm sorry about that. Hey ho. If it is something that's designed to get new players into building decks and playing more competitively, I think that's got to be a good thing. I think that is something to be encouraged, because it can be very intimidating for new players to actually come in and start building decks and competing. Anything that's going to make that easier, I think, has got to be a good thing. And finally, we got one more story that was shared by the lovely Primal Lugia over at PokeGuardian. Apparently, we are going to be getting League Battle decks coming on May the 22nd. Now, we imagine these are similar to the Battle Arena decks that we got that were famous for having staples like Jirachi and Malamar in. They were kind of phenomenal, if I'm honest with you. Will these be as good? No idea. What was really interesting with the Battle Arena decks is that they were these sealed products with set numbers of cards in, and very specific cards, and yet the player base as a whole took to them in a way that we generally don't for this kind of product. Now, what you're going to get is a 60-card deck, including 3 promo GX cards. Now, that tells us that they are kind of similar, at least they look similar, but also we're still talking GX is not Pokemon V, so you've got a year of legality rather than 2 or more. Condition markers, GX marker, dice rulebook, and a code card to play the deck online. Again, this seems like another product which is just going to make it easier for newer players to actually get involved and start playing. And that's what we need. We need this game to be as easy as possible for new players so we can build the player base and all have fun together playing the game, and it looks an awful lot like these new products are designed for that. I'm sorry I couldn't give you images of these products, not proper ones, but you have my word that as soon as we have more information, I'll bring it to you. You know I'm good for it. For now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you think about all of these products. I want to know your opinions on them, so let me know in the comment section. Go nuts, be nice, and then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWassy, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. And please do make sure you're checking out youtube.com/WassyPlays, where you can find out about a whole bunch of games that don't have Pokemon in, but are awesome, and we love them. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.